Yeah, at a very early stage we look at all the feasible options for actually getting the clearance that we need for the wires that carry the electricity of the trains and also the freight clearance. We looked at it because of the proximity of the bridge to actual Bedford station. It would have meant rebuilding a large portion, if not all, of the station to enable the actual passengers to still get onto and off trains without ridiculous stepping distances. So the only reasonable option was actually to rebuild the bridge. So large sections of the bridge are actually that. They're prefabricated concrete and steel structures made off-site and brought in by road transport. That is part of the build plan, and that's the only way we can achieve the construction times that we're aiming for. It's all about disruption at the end of the day, so we're trying to limit the disruption to the travelling public, both by train and by road.
So in that main station car park, where we've got in the region of just under 600 spaces, we're looking at losing up to half of them for about 3 weeks and maybe about a third for the remainder of about 6 weeks. And it will sort of fluctuate up and down because Network Rail will need to sort of take some access in order to bring the crane in safely. They'll be setting up work sites. There are lots of different things going on which only my Network Rail colleagues can tell you about. But for us and for our customers, where this station car park is full every morning, we've got a very important job to do to make sure that people are aware that this is happening and so that they can make informed choices and decisions about what to do and where to park.
If we don't do anything, those traffic jams at Cowbridge, Amateur Road, Britannia Road, around Cornwall Street, at Sainsbury's, Manton Lane, will just get worse and worse. We can't do nothing because they are getting worse. You talk to people on the Manton Road industrial estate about how long it takes them to get out of there when they're leaving work. You know, they can be queuing in the industrial estate for 30 minutes just to get out onto the road, to the main road. That is not sustainable. We cannot do nothing. The problem is doing something makes it worse for a time, far longer than we want. But if we do nothing, it will continue to get worse and worse until people, you know, and we won't be attracted to businesses. We won't be, schools will be more and more difficult. We know it's difficult to get into schools. We need to encourage people where possible to either car share or to actually use non-motorised transport.